Now I'm going to go over the second learning target, and that's being able to find the mean, median, and mode and range. I see a mistake. Should have said range. So my first step is to write my data set. So I'm given the line plot. Now I have to write my data set. So in order to write my data set, I have to go by each number. So I look at the number 1. How many x's do I have above number 1? I have 2 x's. So that means I have to write two number 1s. I look at number 2. I have no x's, so I write 0. I write no number 2s. I go to my 3. I have 2 x's, so I have to write 2 number 3s. I go to my 4. I have 1 x, so I write 1 4. I go to my 5. I have 2 x's, so I have to write 2 number 5s. And lastly, I go to my number 6, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 x's, so I have to write 4 number 6s. Now that I have my data set, now I can go ahead and find the mean, median, mode, and range. The mean we did last week. The way you find the mean is by adding up all the numbers in your data set. So when I add 1 plus 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, that gives me 46. Now I have to divide it by how many numbers I have in my data set. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to have to divide it by 11. So 46 divided by 11 gives me 4.18. So my mean is 4.18. Now I'm going to find median. Median is that middle number in my data set. Since I have a lot of numbers in my data set, I like to find the middle by crossing one out in the beginning and crossing one out in the end until I meet right in the center. So I'm going to cross out one in the beginning, one at the end. 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 And I am left with my middle as 5. So my median is 5. Now I'm going to figure out my mode. The mode is the one that we see a lot of, and we could always have more than one mode. So if we look at here, we see more of 6 since we have 4 6s. So my mode is going to be 6. And my last one, my range. If we go back to our vocabulary word range, the range is the difference between the greatest and the least number. So my greatest number is 6. My least is 1. So we have to go 6 minus 1 is 5. So the range is 5.